Hi, I'm Dawn with Advanced Life Coaching, and today I want to talk about the inner child. And I'm sure we've all heard about the inner child and how meditating to connect to your inner child is very healing, and it is. I think meditating and getting into a place where you can envision your inner child, and even if you're just envisioning a child, and in your mind you walk over and you give it a hug and you tell it it's perfect and you love it and you just give that child just what feels right in your heart, what you know your inner child needs, and say what it needs to hear, like you're important, you're valuable, I love you. Just imagine. You just close your eyes for a second, take a couple deep breaths, and let your shoulders relax, your eyes relax, your mind relax, and just envision you walking up to a child of yourself, a younger version of you, and just tell it, I'm sorry. I didn't know what you needed then. I am here for you now. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for protecting me always. Thank you for always being there. That's one real powerful thing you can do, because the way the unconscious mind works, when you're using your imagination, when you're envisioning something and you're pretending something is happening in your mind's eye, then the unconscious mind doesn't know if it's reality or fantasy. All it knows is it's getting the healing. All it knows is whatever you're telling it, it believes is real right now. And a good example of that is also the lemon trick. If you close your eyes and you envision that you're holding a bright yellow, juicy, fresh lemon, and you have this amazing lemon and it smells so citrusy and so fresh. Just envision a fresh lemon and how that smells, and how the skin of that lemon would feel in your hand as you're holding it. And then envision taking a little knife out of your pocket and just cutting into that lemon, and then putting that lemon up to your mouth and just taking a bite, and you get all that yummy, yummy juice and that crisp taste, and it's sweet and sour at the same time. And when you do that and you really envision this lemon and you envision what it tastes like and what it smells like, even me just talking about it, you might notice you start to salivate. And when your mouth starts to salivate, it's because you're telling yourself you're eating a lemon. Although I don't have one in my hand, I'm not eating one. My body reacted like I was, because I was telling it I have this lemon, and I was envisioning this lemon, and I was I was imagining the taste and the smell. So your body reacts to it. And I think that's really a powerful thing to know, that when you are capable of thinking of something, and when you think of it and you put all your senses into it, you smell it, you feel it, you touch it, you taste it, your mind makes it real. So you can make anything you want a reality. And by knowing this and having this information, it's really easy to do other things to heal yourself. So going back to the inner child, some other things you can do to help heal the inner child, which at the same time heals the person you are today from the pain that it's holding from the past. And it might be childhood pain. It might be something that happened as a kid. It might be something that happened you don't even logically remember. And it might be something that was passed down to you from an ancestor or a parent, or something, a learned behavior that you witnessed when you were a child. And you can get rid of all that too. Another good thing to do is paint. Go to those, take your child, take yourself, take your friends, go to one of those art classes. Around here we have something called like Canvas and Wine, but They have painting classes for families, so you can do it with your kids or kid-friendly ones. Take your kids, take yourself, and don't criticize yourself at all. Just use your imagination. If you don't want to go to a painting class, or if that's not something you're able to do, go to the store and buy paints. Buy paints or cardboard paper, painting paper, canvases, and you and your kids can sit at home and be creative. Just don't judge. Just know this healing is for you. You paint your picture, allow your kids to paint theirs and use their imagination and tap into their inner children. And just tell them they're doing a great job. Laugh, have fun together. Laughter is another great way to heal the inner child. If you guys can play games or go to the park, run around, just laugh. As long as you're happy, as long as you have pure joy in your heart, you can heal that inner child. Being creative is probably the fastest and the best way to do it. Use your imagination. Play games with your children, do art projects with your children. Just have that quality time where you're not being judgmental and you're not being criticized. Excuse me. Do not criticize each other. Don't say, "Oh, why are you making the sky red? It's supposed to be blue." No. If that's their imagination, it's red in that imagination. It's red in that scenario. So just accept. And these are great techniques to learn, to teach yourself to relax and to accept. And anytime that you feel like you want to criticize or critique or offer that advice, take a deep breath, allow yourself to relax, and remind yourself it's just imagination. It's just imagination. Let them play. Let myself play. It's not that important. A red sky. Great, it's a picture with a red sky. Hey, there's one pink one right over there. Just have fun. Just have fun. And as long as you're having fun, you're going to be okay. You're going to heal. And it'll just remind you life does not have to be that serious. You might have a demanding job where you can't make mistakes. This is your time to make mistakes. Make a goofy picture. Run around the park playing. Go to the dog park and act silly and pet the other dogs. I mean, just people watch, laugh, and don't criticize. Like, don't be mean about it. But just enjoy yourself. Find a place where you can go and you can relax. If you're by a beach, go to the beach. Just sit there and make stuff with the sand. Be creative. Use your unconscious mind. Use your imagination. Use your creativity. And by doing that, you will also heal your inner child. And it will make you a happier person. And you'll have a lot more fun. And life is so much better when you have a lot more fun. When you're just really happy. So just be happy. I know it's some people who are not happy people are like, well, that's harder than it sounds. But it's not. There's nothing hard about being happy. Nothing at all. All you have to do is look at a picture of a sunset or a mountain view. Just really pay attention to the colors, to the beauty in it all. That alone is enough to change your perspective, to give you your body and your mind a chance to relax, So do something that you always wanted to do as a child. Maybe you always enjoyed playing volleyball or tennis, but you never really had a chance to play often. Join a group, go play. Take your ball out. Go hit against a wall. If it's tennis, go and just play. And when you're out playing, when you're out doing something, probably somebody else is going to come into the scene. And maybe you can ask them, do you want to play too? Do you want to come join me? Hey, I have 2 rackets. I don't have anyone to play with. Do you want to come join me? It's a way to make friends as well. But it's just a way to get out of your own head. And I think that's the most important thing you can do for yourself and your children, to heal your inner child, and do this with your kids. If your kid's seeing you be goofy, then they're not going to grow up being so wound up and so tight. you know? Your kids have to see you that you can make a mistake and laugh at yourself. That's how they learn it's okay. It's okay to make mistakes. Life's not over. It's okay to fail. Because if you don't fail, you can't do it right. People who are really successful have failed more times than they ever succeeded. But the success is worth it. So just go and have fun. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself. I'm Dawn with Advanced Life Coaching, and I think you are amazing. You are fabulous. You are beautiful. You are fun. You're creative. You were born perfect. You were born with nothing but confidence. You were born spectacular. You were born a fighter. You were born knowledgeable. You were born wise. You were born lovable. And remember that. Remember that always. No matter what else is going on in your world, say to yourself, I am lovable. I am courageous. I was born this way. I was born happy. And this is how you were created, and this is how you should live your life. Don't ever, ever, ever allow anyone to take that love and that joy from you. And if you don't feel like you've been joyful and happy, change your thinking. Change your thinking. And the fastest way to do that is go do something creative. Go do something where you get out of your own mind and go have fun. So that's my lesson for today. Go have fun. So please subscribe to my channel. This is Advanced Life Coaching. And you can find me on YouTube. You can find advancedlifecoaching.org. That's my website. And I hope this helped. Thank you.